The first monument of the season finally here. A race loaded with prestige, history and heroes. Welcome to the highlight show of the 106th Milan-San Remo. Starting in Milan and ending on the Via Roma of the beautiful San Remo. At just 7 kilometres shy of the 300 mark, it's the longest one-day professional road race.
Here's the breakaway then, just starting these little foothills almost as they come towards the Cipressa and Poggio. So you can see the speed of the peloton really has started to increase now. More and more teams sending their domestiques and riders towards the front to get their guys into good position.
53 seconds is the gap. We have a four-man breakaway only. Sky have started to turn on the taps, as you can see. It was called for, the first injection of pace by the chasers, by Peter Sagan and Tinkoff Saxo. Joining the fun as well were Movistar, Valverde, who's good in so many departments, and don't count him out. Also up there as well, we think working for Lobato though for the Movistar team. A nasty surface, and they're calling them motorcycles to get out of the way as well, and there's a lot of riders who are down and staying down. This is not what you want to see.
Right. Oh, and Sky went down.
It was.
That's why we've got 3 Sky riders off the front.
But right now it is, to the look of it, Dilla who has gone for this. Who's going to bridge over and who's going to fancy it? This is the first little skirmish, of which there will be many.
Yeah, this is one of the early attacks. The big guys, of course, are going to be waiting as long as they possibly can. But the likes of Vincenzo Nibali, the big climbers, the guys that can really go full throttle from start to finish on a climb like today, like the Cipressa, aren't going to be able to leave it too long. If they want to be in for a chance of winning this race, they're going to have to go pretty soon. Big
pickup by another BMC rider, and I think that is, if I'm not mistaken, it's Stibar that's actually kicked and is just going to try and have some fun for Etix Quickstep. They want satellite riders up the road so that they can bridge to them and go on the attack. A great effort by him. Look at that, this is proper. 17 kilometres, G starting at, well, he was available at 200 to 1 not that long ago. I imagine he's shortening rapidly as we speak, and significantly he's not looking behind. He's not trying to find out where everybody else is. This was the moment that Daniel Oss decided to light it up, and he's been tagged by Geraint Thomas. 14.3 kilometres to go, only 20 seconds now, but 20 seconds to some capable riders up front. Some teams are going to have to start considering this as serious.
I can tell you that sitting ominously in around about 10th place is a man we haven't talked much about at all in this race, and that is Alejandro Valverde. Geraint Thomas gets rid of the BMC rider Daniel Oss, but that could mean a disaster for Geraint Thomas, because of course BMC, as I said before, have got multiple riders behind, and they will now start chasing and setting things up for their team leaders, Greg Van Avermaet and Philippe Gilbert.
Sagan must feel like all his Christmases have come at once for the time being. He's got a couple of men who are motivated in front of him. He's not being lent on for the time being, and then suddenly he finds himself at the front and thinks, you know what, I'm just going to have to go for this, because in an out-and-out sprint maybe there are others here. Maybe he looks at those who are around him and thinks, I've got the beating of them all. Big turn they make, they're heading for the final line, and it is Katusha right now. Oh, Degenkolb's involved, and he just has a little bit of a shoulder wall going on. Still we wait, we want a heads-up shot as quickly as we possibly can. Here we are.
Kristoff in 2nd place, Michael Matthews there in 4th. We've also got, I think, Tim Wellens up there with a teammate on his wheel. Is that Chris Bookman? He's a good sprinter. Degenkolb's there. Sagan further down. Nasser Bouhanni is here from Cofidis.
All of a sudden, he's a prize fighter, but what's Matthews got? Can he stick one on them? The Orica Green Edge man has a look. He stays by the barriers. He's going to have to come out and play his hand. He's boxed in at the moment by Degenkolb, and they're going for the line. Matthews is not going to make it there, I'm afraid. Oh, what a superb run there. John Degenkolb, he nails it. We haven't seen anything of him all day, and the man with the smallest moustache has the biggest smile on the planet. Degenkolb brings it in. Fantastic race. Degenkolb takes it ahead of Kristoff, Michael Matthews, Peter Sagan, Bonifacio, Nasser Bouhanni, Cancellara, Kimolai, Galopin, Bosenhagen. It's a great top 10, but what a great winner we've got. He's won the Milan-San Remo, and it is a great feeling.